Talking Luther College women's soccer with head coach Russ Schoweiler, and a 2-0 week for your squad this week. You went up to Wisconsin Lacrosse, got a victory, a late victory against the Eagles on Wednesday night. Tell us about it.
They were extremely well organized. They game planned us really well, and they executed, and made us change some things and change what we did, and we just kept after it. It was the first day that we had to get out of school and travel, and had a couple things against us, and it took us a little bit to get after it. But once we did, and good teams find a way to win, and that's what we did. And so at the end of the day, it was good. It was a really good test for us.
Another good test up at Carleton on Sunday, but another passing of that test with victory over the Knights. Talk about that victory.
Yeah, I thought we started well. Goalkeeper made some really good saves, and was looking like it was going to be a tough day for us to score, and got two fairly quickly. And at the end of the first half, they scored and got some momentum going into halftime. And we kind of talked about that and addressed that, made a couple changes of what we wanted to do, and still went out in the second half and attacked, and weren't able to put anything in, but were able to keep them off the board, which was the most important part. So yeah, you're right, another great test, and it's good to be battle tested as well on this run.
And one player scored the 3 goals that you had last week, and Ellie Aaron getting Conference Female Athlete of the Week. Talk about Ellie's development throughout the season.
Yeah, we've got Ellie in a different spot, and a little bit by necessity of the team and kind of some injuries that we picked up, and so we've asked her to do some different things, and it's been a slower transition than I'm sure she wanted and what we wanted, but we talked about some positioning and how we could change some things and getting her involved a little bit more, because obviously a 3-time all-conference player and a great player for us. She can score goals and impact our offense, and so we kind of had to talk to her about different things that she could do to get forward and get those goals, and she practiced it, and then she did it, and so yeah, she had a great week for us. And
St. Olaf comes to town, and the UFTA Cup comes to town on Wednesday night. How can you get Olga back here in Decorah?
Yeah, it's always a hard game. It doesn't matter what the teams have done, what our record is, what their record is. There's just it's a great rivalry. I've known Coach Driver for years, and we got this going as soon as we came down here and wanted to play. And we know the tradition between the schools, but it's just going to be a hard game. Both teams want it. It's just a nice, friendly rivalry with the Ole's women's soccer team, and It'll be good. They're very fast. They like to counter. They're very young, and they're getting organized, and so they'll present a lot of challenges for us for sure.
And Iowa Conference play starts on Saturday down at Co. Tell us about the Co-Hawks. What challenges do they present?
Yeah, I think they've got a night game. They got lights, so it's the first time conference game with lights at their place. So that'll be an interesting one, and a different atmosphere than we've had at Co. Usually when we've played them. A Saturday afternoon game is a little bit different than a Saturday night game on a college campus. So we expect a little bit more from their fans. But you're going to play on turf. It's first conference game. They've done some good things, added some new players to their squad, and a second-year coach has got a good structure going for them. So it's going to be another interesting one to open conference play.
All right. Hopefully the positivity continues this week, Coach. We wish you best of luck.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Russ Schoweiler talking Luther College women's soccer.